Hi everybody, I'm Megan, and this is a detailed plan of how to eat at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida. So eating at Hollywood Studios is a lot of fun. There's some good places there to eat, and so I'm just going to take you around and I'm just going to talk about places I've eaten and that I think are good, or maybe I don't think they're that good, and so you can make your own decision just to kind of help you. You should check out my shorter version video of 3, 2, 1 eating in Hollywood Studios if you are interested in something, just my highest recommendations. Okay, so Hollywood Studios has, of course, like all Disney parks, counter service, which is walk up and order and take your food and sit down, or table service, which means you make a reservation and then you order off of a menu, or you eat a buffet, or it's brought to you family style and it's all you can eat. And those are the two ways that Disney does its restaurants. Any character meal, which means Disney characters are going to come to your table, take pictures with you, sign autographs. Those are always going to be table service meals. Now, when you're eating at any Disney park, you may notice a little symbol beside some of the food on the menu, and that is a dining plan symbol, and it tells people on the dining plan how many points that is, or how much, how many of those they can get a day, or whatever. You don't need to worry about that. If you're not on the dining plan, you can still order that same thing, and it won't matter at all. I just want you to know, because sometimes I feel like people are a little confused by that. So if you are on the dining plan, you have to worry about those. If you're not, you don't have to, and you can still order that food. So Hollywood Studios. First of all, I really recommend, my highest recommendation here is Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. This is a very fun restaurant. It's my family's absolute favorite in Hollywood Studios. You sit in your very own 50s convertible. It's burgers, fries, milkshakes, great milkshakes. We'll often get a burger and split it between two of us so we can each order a milkshake as well, because it's so much food, and then also that cuts down on your cost. And as you're eating, you'll watch old trailers on movie trailers from sci-fi movies from the 50s and 60s on the screen in front of you. So it is a very fun restaurant. You do not want to miss this. You will need reservations. It is table service at Hollywood Studios. Next place is the Writer's Stop, and this is just a little cafe. There's books for sale in here. It looks like a little coffee shop, and there's some little treats for sale in here. I've eaten in here, gotten cookies in here for my kids or whatever, so that's kind of fun. Or if you're looking for coffee and a treat in the morning or whatever, this is a place you might want to stop, the Writer's Stop. Now, the 50s prime time in Hollywood Studios is really fun. It is set up, it looks like everything is retro, mid-century, decorated, really fun inside. Everybody's in character. All your waiters, waitresses are in character, and so they will talk to you like they're your mom, they're your grandma, they're your aunt, telling you to clean your plate, eat your veggies, all that kind of stuff. The menu is American food, and it's updated a little bit, so it's not just your mom's old meatloaf and mushy, vegetables, but it's good food, and it's really fun. It's a fun place to eat. This is table service. You need reservations if you want to eat here. I've eaten here, and I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. So this is a unique place you won't find everywhere in the world, so you might want to try it while you're at Disney. Another place at Disney's Hollywood Studios is the Backlot Express. Backlot Express is walk up and order counter service. It's a large area, of course, toward the back of the park, and lots of different options for eating here: sandwiches, salads, chicken strips, kid friendly, all that kind of stuff. Inexpensive for Disney, inexpensive. So this is a good place to just walk up and have lunch or dinner, whatever you're looking for. The Backlot Express. Starring Rolls Cafe is one of my very favorite places to eat at in Hollywood Studios. Also, they have a really unique little kids boxed lunch in here, and I love to get that, especially if you have a picky eater. They don't ever want to eat when you want to eat. This is a good thing to get. It has like yogurt and crackers and some things like that in there. A really good little kids boxed lunch. They also have huge cupcakes in here, and so my family and I, we like to get those cupcakes and eat them during the parade, or take them home back to the room that night. Now this closes before the parade, so if you want to eat in here, you want to get something from in here, you need to get in there before the parade starts in the afternoon at Hollywood Studios. The next place I recommend, or have eaten at, is Mama Melrose's in Hollywood Studios. This is Italian food, and it does do a Fantasmic dinner package, which is why it might be worth eating. And what that does is, if you get reservations and you eat at Mama Melrose's, you get to sit in a special reserved area during Fantasmic. So that way you won't have to stand in the big line to get into the Fantasmic show, which is the closing show of Hollywood Studios, which you don't want to miss. It is a great show. But I've never been turned away from it. I have stood in line, and I've also done it through Mama Melrose's. It is worth it, but there's not a bad seat in the stadium. There really isn't a bad seat. I've said all kinds of places. There's not a bad seat there. So don't worry about that. It would more be because you don't want to stand in line to get into the stadium to do this reservation. The food's okay. I think it's just okay. The main reason we've ever done it is to get into the reserved seating for Fantasmic. So it's not my favorite. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you want to do that little package deal there for Fantasmic. Also at Hollywood Studios is Toy Story Pizza Planet, which looks just like the restaurant in the movie. So if you're a Toy Story fan, you will want to make it here at some point, even if it's just to get a Coke during your visit to Hollywood Studios. Really cute inside. Of course, they serve pizza, so it's really family friendly. Everybody will find something they like here: pizza, salads, that kind of food. So I've eaten here, it's good. I really do like it. It's a fun place to eat. Toward the front of the park, there is a place called the Sunset Ranch, and it has about 3 restaurants. Inside of it is outdoor seating, and they've got Fairfax Fare, Rosie's, and Toluca Legs, which is turkey legs. I really like this place. It's toward the front of the park. We like to eat dinner here a lot of times. We'll eat like a reservation for lunch and then eat dinner here. Lots of variety, so everybody can find something they like and then all go down and sit together in one of the seating areas. And so this is toward the front of the park, which is also where Fantasmic, where you get in line for Fantasmic. So that's another reason why it works out well toward the end of your day at Hollywood Studios. So this is Eating at Hollywood Studios, a little bit more detailed version for you, in case you don't like the shorter version. But if you want a shorter version, 3, 2, 1, Eating at Hollywood Studios on my channel, Travel Mom. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.